Hi.
Hi.
What's up?
Welcome to my kitchen.
That's awesome. So as the live count goes up, your viewers are getting on there. So
Yes, my mom's on.
Where's mom?
My mom just said hi.
Where is she? Where is she? I didn't see her.
Rob. There she is.
Hi, Mom. That's cool. So, you know, a lot of our parents, we don't get to see them and we don't get to family. So this is nice. This is an extra little, we have our own little channel.
I know. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Got my shakers ready. Multiple shakers ready.
There you go. There you go. Which one? How do you like the new? Actually, we're twinning right now because I'm doing my.
Yes, I love this shaker. This is a good one.
Yeah,
with this lid.
Yeah. So tell me, let's go ahead so we can let's get started with your pre-workout. So right now, tell me what you're using because I know obviously you're very sensitive to stims. So I'm going to go ahead and place the phone here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off comments because I don't want it to be all over your face. Turn off comments. Commenting. There you go. So that way it's going to be a little cleaner. So do you want to turn your phone with you? And then that way we can both be on the same page.
Okay. So you guys know if you
can you turn your phone sideways?
Oh, you want me to turn it sideways?
Yeah. There you go. So there we go. So we're both that way. Perfect.
Okay. Is that good?
Yep. Sounds good. So yeah, tell me what you're doing right now because I know normally you got to be very careful with your stems because you can explain to people.
Yeah, I'm pretty high strung. I deal with some anxiety and things like that. So I try to really monitor my caffeine intake. I also love coffee, so I have to further limit my caffeine intake because I usually have a coffee in the morning, and then that's pretty much it for me for the day. So I take EVP 3D every single day. This is my favorite pre-workout. This is the new one with the new label that's so beautiful, by the way. I love it.
Thank you.
So this is the new sour watermelon flavor. It's so refreshing. I think it's my new favorite flavor. I was peach rings, but this one might have swayed me. So I'm going to do a full scoop because I have no caffeine in this. So I can kind of dose it how I want. I could take a scoop and a half if I wanted a little bit more. So I'm still going to get the pump. I'm still going to get the focus, the vascularity, everything that I need from a pre-workout. Just no jitters, no stims, nothing that's going to make me feel all wired and crazy. So,
or anxiety. Especially, I talk about anxiety all the time now because we don't want that anxiety to be super high because
especially right now when everybody's a little kind of stir crazy. We want to keep that at a minimum for sure.
Right. So right now, you're running the EVP 3D, and then do you take it also at night, or do you just not take anything at night, or do you feel comfortable enough to take it at night?
I haven't been training at night lately just because I have more time during the day now. But I'm totally like when I was going to the gym, there would be sometimes we would go like 8, 9 p.m. just so that we could film and stuff like that and have it be less crowded. So I've taken this as late as like 9:30 p.m. and I go to sleep like a baby.
Awesome. Perfect. Perfect. Like I tell
that's another good thing to talk about for sure is
I tell people all the time, you can take it at night, and the good thing is you'll be focused, but you won't. You'll feel like it's almost like a stim because of the focus, but you won't. Your heart rate and everything doesn't increase, which is really good.
Yeah,
but
that's what I like. It's like there's every other aspect of a pre-workout that you would want in this, like the focus, the mental aspect of it, the pump intensity, but it's not gonna make you feel like your heart's going to explode out of your chest if that's not something that you're into. And some people are into that, and that's fine.
Right. Not me. Well, that's why we have Extreme NO, right? So.
Yeah. And there'll be times I'll dabble and take like a half scoop of that just for a little something, but.
You're like, walking that thin line. You're so dangerous.
And then I'm up till 4 a.m.
Watching Jim play Fortnite.
Yeah. Shade.
What do you know? What do you mean? My son is getting ready to play him. Yeah, when you
Your
start,
son is 6.
Have you seen my son play?
Yeah, he's good. Adrian told me he's good.
Yeah, he's actually pretty good, and he plays on a phone.
I love Cameron. He's so cute.
But yeah. So you know, as we sip on that, just your normal day. Let's just walk through your normal day. We'll just spend a minute on that, and then I know everybody wants to see you work out, but as the 3D's kicking in and the nitrates kick in, what's your normal day like right now?
So quarantine routine, for me, it's really important to keep a schedule of some sort. And I was talking about this on my stories the other day. It's really important that I especially write down what I'm going to do the next day and kind of keep a schedule. Otherwise, I get really stir crazy and I get really frazzled and everything kind of just like goes crazy in my mind. So I have to really organize my day. So right now I'll wake up, have my coffee. I like to take a shower. I like to do my makeup, even though I'm not going anywhere, just because it makes me like feel better about myself physically. It makes me feel more productive. I like to put on like some cute clothes, like comfortable, but still just like put myself together a little bit. I'll do any computer work that I need to do, answer emails, plan content, things like that. Then I'll work out, film the workout. Usually I'll follow that with some cardio. I am lucky enough to have a Peloton, so I can get right on the spin bike after workouts and stuff like that. And then I will try to read, try to disconnect from the phone for a little bit, try to stimulate my mind. I am still doing therapy via online. So I do that once a week, which has been really great too, to continue just like bettering my mental health, getting myself in a good place, especially during such a crazy, like uncertain time. And then we just kind of like chill at night, and then I'll plan my next day. Jim and I have been watching a lot of Netflix series and things like that.
All right, tell me what your recommendations are, because I've been giving people like Nick, who's not, you know, Evogen Nick. Yeah. You know, he's like, oh, you know, I don't really watch those things, and then so I had to throw him some, but you know, so I told him, hey man, you need to go watch Ray Donovan, because Ray Donovan's a great, you know.
Is that good? I've seen the trailer.
Ray Donovan's good. But what's the ones that you're watching right now, just real quick?
What did we watch recently? So I'm watching Little Fires Everywhere. It has Reese Witherspoon in it. It's super good if you're into like dramas and things like that. What have we watched recently? We watched Parks and Recreation, which is really funny. It's not as funny as The Office, but it's good. What? Okay. Oh, Ozark. Have you seen Ozark?
No.
Dude, you gotta see Ozark. Okay. We just finished the 3rd season. Jason Bateman is a legend. He's so good. That is like, you have to watch, but you have to pay attention. You can't just like be on your phone. You gotta like dial.
Okay. All right. Well, then I got it. Yeah,
we got it. The 3rd season just released for that, so that's a good one. Yeah, that one's really good.
Well, definitely like, now is the time if you're doing cardio or whatever to power watch your stuff.
Yes.
Awesome. So, okay, cool. So let's do this now. Let's go ahead and let's show what we're using in terms of home workout equipment. We're going to go through shoulders. Okay.
Yeah. Take you guys into my living room gym.
Awesome.
Me.
There you go.
MTV Cribs. Okay, so can I flip the camera? All right. So here's what we're working with today. This is my little shoulder setup. Sorry if I'm moving it too fast.
And I love the rug because it almost looks like concrete, which is kind of cool. I'm like, whoa.
They have a whole aesthetic.
Yeah.
So we have some 20-pound dumbbells, which my neighbor actually down the hall was nice enough to let me borrow. Shout out to Andrew. We have 20s, we have 25s, a 50-pound barbell, a couple kettlebells, and then all the resistance bands you could ever need. So I think that's plenty for a shoulder workout, yeah?
Yes, it's just plenty. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, and I think that's what we want to drive home. You guys all at home who are going to be able to see this, because one thing about these lives is that people think that everybody has access to gyms. Yeah, do some people have access to gyms? Do some of the elite bodybuilders have their own gyms? Sure. But at the end of the day, I would say the rest of the world does not have access to this. And I don't want people to think that just because you don't have access to your own home gym that you should drop off in terms of your training. Yeah. So, you know, so obviously not just for the fact that you don't want to lose kind of body composition and what I call the quarantine 15. You don't want to end up getting the quarantine 15, but you want to, what you want to really do is you want to really focus on being able to have structure, burn anxiety, you know, burn your that extra anxiety off, but and stay healthy, because that way, just in case you do come across this virus, you want to be able to be healthy enough to be able to try to fight it. Yeah. So at the end of the day, it doesn't take more than a couple, you know, resistance bands, a couple of, you know, dumbbells. my wife, I posted her, all the time. She's in her own.
Hard. She trains freaking hard.
Yeah, she trains hard, and she's in a room that's tiny,
right?
And setting things up, doing the same things.
The most important thing is just like a lot of people think because they're not going to the gym, they're immediately not going to make any progress. They're going to lose everything. So it's just like you get really discouraged. But the biggest thing we can do in times like this is adapt. Like your workouts aren't going to be the same as they are at the gym, but that doesn't mean that they can't be effective.
Absolutely, and that's why we want to make sure that everybody can see that you have a routine, and if you have that routine and you stick to that routine, that's what it is. You're going to get some benefits. Now, are you going to go out and make major gains? And if you're used to doing 400-pound squats, no. But at the same time, you won't lose your gains, right? And so as my wife said, hey, I'm doing her 90s workouts, right? Her Jane Fonda style workouts.
Right? But she still gets those little leg warmers.
I know. She has those little ankle weights. But
I have them too.
Yeah, so why don't we go ahead and let's start off with doing some lateral raises, warm up the shoulders, and then just catch a great, a good angle, and we'll adjust it with the lighting and everything else.
Just want to make sure you can see me. So I'm just going to do, okay, I might need to back up a little. I thought I was going this way. So this is my couch.
There you go. Oh, yeah, it's a very nice couch. Yes, we got the tour.
Here we go.
We have the same shaped couch, actually.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So I'm just going to warm up real fast and do some
mobility
stuff.
Yeah, just kind of go through a little bit of your mobility stuff because, that's a lot of the stuff that we don't shoot when we're together is that warm-up stuff because you're usually on that or I'm on the phone or I'm talking to the director of photography or videography, whoever's there at our shoots. And this is some of the stuff that we don't get to see. So it's really good to be able to say, hey, look, these are the mobility, these are the warm-ups for the rotator cuff. These are the things that we normally do that we don't always shoot. We might get a glimpse of it because of a pre-roll or something, but we don't end up actually seeing you go through the whole thing. So as your pre-workout's kicking in, this is kind of what we're doing. And then obviously, intra-workout, what are you deciding to run for that intra-workout? So
I'm going to do the new AminoKEM, the new Tropic Thunder.
Oh, you got your bottle? You got your bottle?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's ready to go. So that is something that I've been taking every day intra-workout. I actually also recently gave a bottle to my brother, who's really enjoying it as well. So that I just find gives me an extra little boost in terms of pump, vascularity, muscle volume, stuff like that. No caffeine, correct?
Yep.
There's an NO matrix for pump, right?
Yeah, there's the NOs, the way that we designed it was basically EVP 3D was the replacement for the EVP, which is the non-stim. Then the EVP Extreme NO is the caffeinated version. And the AminoKEM and AminoJect do not have any caffeine. It's just all recovery. One's the EAA product, which is a full spectrum EAA product with coconut water as well as S7 to help continue to keep blood flow going. But neither of them have any caffeine. So it's great to sip on during the workout. And then after the workouts, usually I have you, Andre, the rest of the team using Isoject post-workout. And then Glycoject is needed if we're trying to put on some extra size.
Yeah, I do love Glycoject as well, but I haven't been taking it recently because I'm not lifting as heavy as I normally would be.
Right, and your activity level is a little bit lower for being in the house, right? Right.
So I'm just still warming up.
Yep. So single arm lateral raises warming up. Just make sure you're going a little bit slow. There you go. Good. Yeah, because
I don't think speed racer.
Yeah, well, you know what it is. Also, one thing I realized was that as I started doing a lot of these years and years ago, where I've watched clients work out and just to be able to critique what they're doing or their form, one of the things that you don't realize you're doing is going as fast as you think you are. Like you tend to think you're going slower until you watch your own video and you go, holy shit, I'm going so fast. And then you go, okay.
Never this until you say something. Then I'm like, oh.
Yep. It's like slowing it down. There you go. Yeah. And giving a little history, guys. So Lauren and I have done a show. We did one show a couple of years ago, and then we were going to, and she went in there and she crushed it. She crushed. And she did figure.
Yes.
She won the show. She won her class, and she won the overall. Yep. It was the NPC. Was it New Jersey? South Jersey. It was the NPC South Jersey. And then we were planning on trying to do another show after that, but she ended up getting like a cold or flu, and then so
I got like a flu, and I had no immune system at that point, so I was so lean, so it was just like killing me.
Yeah, so we were going to wait and do another show, and this show actually that was a couple years ago. It was going to be supposed to be coming up, but
I was in prep.
I know. Well, you were in prep, and then we were trying to decide what we were going to do up there in New York, New Jersey area. But right now, all the shows are being put on hold. But the shows, guys, and I keep telling this, guys, you can contact the chairman up in New York. It's Steve Weinberger, and they'll let you guys know, obviously, when the shows are going to be available again. But the thing is, don't wait till the shows are available, like that they're all ready to go, because you have to still get ready for them. So this is another reason why you guys want to still train at home, train outside, do whatever you got to do, still stay in shape so that you're striking distance to do the shows that you were planning on doing that have just gotten pushed back because of this whole situation, this whole pandemic. But it doesn't mean, hey, I'm just going to wait till I know what show is going to be, it's on, and then I'm going to start prepping. You got to be ready. You got to be in striking distance.
Yeah, so prep takes a long time anyway. So if you have the means to continue prepping, or at least stay on track in some capacity, that's only going to benefit you once everything's kind of settled down and back to normal. Like, don't just give up, drop your prep, and start eating Doritos every night.
Yeah, because the chances are you won't end up doing the show at all, or you're going to end up not looking good because you're going to be so far behind that by the time you get on stage, you're not going to be happy, and then you're going to be like, oh man, I lost it because of the virus or because of the lockdown. And it's like, no, you can still stay in shape. I mean, look at you. You still look in great shape. Right. And you haven't hit you haven't been to a gym in at least a month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So again, she was warming up her shoulders. Now what we're going to do is, people were asking me right before when we were jumping on, exercise-wise, what exercises we're going to do. So let's start off with lateral raise, and let's take our time, go through it, and then we'll pause at the top. And depending on what the tension is, we'll just figure out how many reps. Because people go, I shoot for reps. I don't shoot for reps. I shoot for when you're going to hit that failure mark, and then we try to go past that and then throw in some partials at the end. We won't do that with the first set, but we'll usually do that with the working sets. So let's go ahead and just start warming up, and then we'll start getting our pump on. Let's go ahead and start off with bands for a couple of sets, and then we're going to go ahead and we'll go heavier with dumbbells. Okay. Good. And let's pause at the top. Boom. Okay. There you go. Good. Now that wrist, let's turn that wrist a little bit. Good. There you go. Just like if you're pouring a pitcher of iced tea. There you go. Good. There you go. Good. And that hand on the hip helps balance you out. So that's what a lot of people don't realize. And the good thing about me doing this over the phone with you on live is I can actually kind of critique more than I normally would. Because when I'm there, I don't really critique because I'm putting you through the sets and the exercises and the reps. Good. Get two more. Hold it. Hold it. Good. Good. There you go. Hold it. Good. There you go. Go ahead. Switch. Mm-hmm. Switch sides.
I think this will be great. This will be great proof that you can get an effective workout at home. Yep. If anybody can do it, it's you.
There you go. Yep. Hand on the hip. Perfect. And Lauren, you can even come in, if you can come in a little closer so people can kind of see what your shoulders look like, because your shoulders are starting to already pop a little bit. And yeah. Okay. Yep. That's great. Good. There you go. Good. Good. And maybe build a little more tension. Make it a little bit shorter so you get a little more tension from the get. There you go. Good. There you go. Good. And some of you might not be able to see, but she's just turning her wrist slightly upwards as she comes out. So that's perfect. There you go. Good. Good. Squeeze. Good. Pause. Good. All the way up. Good. One more. Good. Yeah, your shoulders are looking better. And a lot of people don't know that she also had a shoulder injury. So
I did, yes.
Yes. So you want to talk a little, just a quick little brief thing about your shoulder injury between sets?
Yeah. So after our show, I think it was maybe 2018, I kind of like tweaked it a little bit. Didn't bother me much, so I just kept training. And then 2019, it came back a little more aggressive. It was just tendonitis, but it was pretty inflamed, and I was starting to feel it more and more. So my dumbass was like trying to train through it for so long, so it wasn't getting any better. So I ended up taking like over a month off of upper body, which sucked, and I definitely lost some size. So that was like another reason that we had to push prep off a little more, because we wanted to get my size back a little more.
Right.
But taking the time off was the best thing I could have done, even though it was really frustrating and I was training legs a lot. I needed to train legs more. So it was almost like a blessing in disguise, because I needed to like get my proportions a little better.
Okay.
And now it's just so much better. It is still a little bit imbalanced to this shoulder for sure, which we've talked about before, but just the fact that
it's definitely gotten better. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely gotten better for sure. Okay. Let's get another set in. And on this one, why don't we go ahead and just go straight to the dumbbells on this one? Let's go to dumbbells. Okay, how many pound dumbbells are those?
These are 20s.
Oh, do you have something lighter, or is that the lightest you have?
No, it's fine.
Oh,
we got it.
okay, you gonna be all right? All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. You're a beast. Whoa, good job. I wasn't expecting that. There you go. Awesome. Good job. Good. So you notice that she's keeping her chest up, and she's not trying to, because if you lean too far forward, you're going to use your traps. So she's keeping her chest up. We're going to do a straight set for this one. So we're just going to keep going. Good. Control, control. There you go. Good. There you go. Now keep going. All right, now let's go partials. Let's just give me partial. There. Good. Partial. Good. Two more. Good. One more. Good. That's it. That's it. Good. Good. Now we'll bring up the intensity, and as she starts getting pumped and she gets a little bit more comfortable, what we're going to do is then we're going to add either more reps, or we're going to add more partials, or we're going to add more. Obviously, this is when I would normally go in there and do forced reps and all that, but that happens at the end of those exercises, because you want everything properly warmed up. Because if you don't do that, what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up getting an injury because you haven't properly warmed up.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to do right now is concentrate on just getting that mind muscle connection in the shoulder and really get fuller through the delt, and then we can start going a little bit more intensity, a little higher intensity. Yeah. And people are asking me.
It's important to note too, like especially with home workouts, the importance of mind muscle connection and really focusing on the muscle you're working, especially if you're super limited with weights that you have. Like the best thing you can do is just really think about the muscles that you're firing and like the fibers that you're trying to activate. That like makes such a difference for me, and just like helps me kind of focus on what I'm doing, like one rep at a time, instead of just kind of like, oh, it's bands, let me do 30 reps and not.
Right. Absolutely. And I think that's a very important point, because it doesn't matter. Your body doesn't know if you're using a gallon of milk or water as a weight, or if you're using a band that's a $5 band, or if it's a $50,000 machine. Right. It's really a matter of how you create that time under tension. So cool. Let's do another set.
Okay.
You own those 20s.
What's that?
I said you owned it on those with that first set. I was worried it was going to be too heavy. There you go. Okay. Chest up. Good. Good. Now slowly let's go into a front raise, just about 3/4 front raise.
Both at the same time?
Yep. Both at the same time. There you go. Good.
Into lateral?
Good. Yep. Yep. Back and forth. Boom. Good. Go. Good. Good. We want to mix it up so we can show people that this is how. Good. Good. Two more to create the variety and that muscle confusion that helps with that. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Now just to the front. Keep going to the front. Chest up. To the front again. Go. Good. Control it. There you go. Control it. Good. Now partials on that side. Four reps. 4 reps partial.
On the front?
Yep. Just the front. Focus. Go. 1, 2, 3. One more, one more, one more. Come on, Lauren. One more, one more, one more, one more, one more. That's it. Good job. Good. Awesome.
The king of one more.
That's it. I don't, yeah, everyone, Phil Heath tells me I don't know how to count, but you should.
Smart man.
Yeah, I told him he could win a couple of Olympias, and he says you can't count. I couldn't count those either. So it was good. You know, it turned out well for him, though.
Yeah, he did okay.
Ended up doing it right. Which, by the way, we will be doing something on Sunday with Phil and I. So dude, I don't know what kind of, I don't know how we're going to work it out with what he has at home, but we'll work it out. It's going to be some cool stuff. I mean, obviously, he's just like everybody else, trying to make do with what we have out there, you know? Yeah.
And it's like still snowing in Denver, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you know what's funny with them is it's the weather is very bipolar. So one day, you know, I guess, you know, it'll be 70, and the next day it'll be 17. It'll be 17.
I watch Sharice's stories. I'm like, dude, it's like a blizzard.
Yep.
It's awesome.
That's it. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing, and then we're going to go back and forth. And then the only thing I'm going to want you to add is I want you to add a 3/4 version. So it's not straight. It's going to be kind of in this angle, a V. Okay. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out, then wide, then front. Okay. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you want me to go lateral?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 3/4, exactly,
okay.
Exactly.
Okay. When you said 3/4, I thought you meant like 3/4 up. Okay. Gotcha. All right.
There you go. There you go.
So will the dumbbells be flat or will they be up? They'll be flat.
No, they could be whatever. Yeah, whatever's easiest because we're doing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. There you go. Good. We'll go thumb up. There you go. Boom. There you go. And this is hard, guys. She's doing it with 20 pounds, so I did not expect her to be able to be beast mode on this. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Okay. Control it. Okay. Good. Good. One more complete. 3. Go. 1. Good. Keep going. 2. Good. Thumbs up. Good. Now stay thumbs up and do partials from there. Good. Looking good. Come on, Lauren. Keep going. Give me partials. Good. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Good. Good job. Last one. Good job. Good. Good. Squeeze those shoulders. Remember how we were in Gold's Venice and we had those pictures that were like iconic now? Okay. There you go. Hold that. Squeeze it. Squeeze down on those lats. Get those lats out a little wider. Hold that. Yeah, like that. Bring your hands down just a little bit. Hands down just a little bit. Right there. Squeeze those shoulders. Squeeze them harder, harder. Push down on those lats and keep those lats out. Like that. Like that. There you go. Good. Good. Squeeze, squeeze. Get it 10 seconds. I want more time under tension. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job.
Oh my God.
Good. Good.
I swear posing is harder than the actual set.
It is, but it's one of the key components of the whole FSC7 program because it's all about trying to push. It's all about blood flow. Everything's built around blood flow. So what you're trying to do is time under tension, blood flow, so that you get more three-dimensional muscle, your fibers to look more three-dimensional, and you get that look where you get that pop-in look without having to put on a ton of size, just more of that, you know, that what I consider more of that X-frame where we can throw those on your quads and your shoulders, and that's what so got ready for your show. We were able to do that, and you were popping. Yeah, so now
it's so crazy. Like when I tell people, if they ask like at expos and stuff, like, "Oh, what do you do for shoulders?" and I say like all the volume, the static holds, and things like that, and the posing between sets, people will be like, "Don't you like feel stupid posing between sets?" I'm like, "No, so hard." Yeah, and it makes such a difference in terms of that like 3D effect for sure.
It does. It does. It's just the more time under tension, you know, people have got to realize that. And, you know, people used to think FSC7 is just like, oh, you do 7 pump sets. And it's like, no, dude, it's a whole process. And we'll get more into it as, you know, as I got time to sit down and actually be able to explain things because I forget that, you know, that my program's been out for so long, going on 11, 12, 13 years. And it was designed so to get these kinds of workouts where a lot of the athletes were working abroad because, you know, working out abroad where, you know, Phil would be in Denver or Jay would be in Vegas, or if I'm working with somebody that was in Europe, increasing that intensity. So kind of creating a solution for that. so that even if I'm not there, that they can create that intensity without me, so that you can get those eye-popping 3D muscles.
Yeah.
So let's do the same thing. I want to do one more set like that.
Okay. Yeah, I like this. Feel it already. I'm
Good.
Be sick tomorrow.
Let's roll. Go. Kill it. Perfect. I'm so surprised how easy they were able to hold those 20s. I was really worried you were only going to be able to do 1 or 2 sets. Actually, I was worried you were going to do 4 or 5 reps. I was going to say, keep going. There you go. Good. Good. Boom. Good. There you go. Control it. That's it. Control. Good. There you go. Good. Good. I know it's getting a little heavy now. Now we're going to do partials on that 3/4 movement.
Okay.
So go partial there. Good.
Woo!
There you go. Go. Good. Good. Keep going. 3 more. 3 more. Push. 1, 2. You got 1 more. Good job. There you go. See, I don't have to threaten you like I do Andre that we're going to drill legs or. Good. Let's pose it out. Pose this one out. Come on. Let's go. That's it. There you go. Squeeze, squeeze. Get those lats out a little wider. Good. Good. Now can you turn just a slightly bit to the left and the right just so people can see how, squeeze. So if you notice, I'm getting them to be able to push down on the lat because I want that delt to really pop. There you go. That really pop squeeze. Come on. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2. Good job. Good job.
Ow.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Sip, sip, sip. Stay hydrated.
Okay, I'm going to run over and get my AminoKEM real quick.
Go for it.
Enjoy my couch.
Go for it. Bring it over here. Mix it up over here so we can see you doing it.
Bring it over.
So that people don't think you're doing a shot of vodka or tequila. So hopefully you guys are liking these. Definitely let me know. I'm going to go ahead and have this posted, this video posted up on the YouTube. Did you drop it? Did you really?
Just there's a little powder everywhere. It's fine.
That's hilarious.
Fine. Okay. I lost my scooper.
Oh my God.
I'm a mess.
I know. Right now your shoulders are all pumped up and you didn't know.
Okay, I got it. Crisis averted. We'll clean that later.
That's hilarious.
Only me.
Don't have Riggs lick that up because Riggs are gonna be running around like a little monkey.
Yo, Riggs will be all fucking shredded. Oops, I should. Okay. There's just a little powder on the rug. Nothing a vacuum can't fix.
That's right.
Okay, so I did, just for reference here, you can see how dirty it is now.
Yeah, so guys, you guys show the flavor because this is the new flavor, guys.
Yeah, so I'm doing 1 scoop AminoKEM. This is the new Tropic Thunder. I get so many questions asking what this flavor tastes like. So there's like a coconut and a pineapple on the label. That's a good indication. It's literally like kind of pina colada, very summer. It's so delicious. It's quite sweet versus the orange mango, which is a little more tart. So it just depends on what you like. Yeah,
so definitely that you really summed it up really well. Peach rings is sour. It tastes like sour peach rings. Then you have like an orange mango is a little more tart. And then you have the Tropic Thunder, which is very similar to a pina colada. I would say it's pineapple, coconut with a splash of orange juice. Okay. So it's just just a splash. And
they're all delicious. It just depends on what flavor palette.
Yeah, and people were liking the original one so much with the EVP 3D. That's why we ended up coming out with it with the other products like AminoKEM. So yeah, my good friend Dave, he was like, oh man, this is really good. And then I'm like, hey, we should make it in more. So Mr. Ranzi, that was it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like them all. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. But you literally can't go wrong with Evogen flavors, and I'm not just saying that. Obviously, I've been with the brand for years now, so it's clear that I truly love the products and stand by them. But the flavor systems have improved so much over the years. It's insane. Like, you can't go wrong with any flavor, and I fully believe in that.
And it's cool because we're seeing the evolution, and we're taking care of the sweeter taste buds and the sour taste buds and the tart.
Yeah, there's something for everybody.
Yeah, there is. It's just about figuring out what it is, and that's why I tell people, hey, the people you follow, check and see what their recommendations are, and see what you like. But everybody's different, absolutely. Yep. And the reason why we sip on this, again, guys, you have the EAAs with the recovery. You have the coconut powder that's going to help with continuing your hydration, keeping your hydration at a high level. And then you have the S7, which helps with your nitric oxide to help your pre-workout continue to work. So that's what the S7 blend does.
I know you said the 3D gets you the pump, the AminoKEM keeps it there.
Absolutely. Right? And while you're including the hydration and you're helping with the EAAs, it's just going to help with your recovery. So it's like anabolic Kool-Aid. So let's do, okay, so the other equipment you have is, what do you feel comfortable with for a shoulder press? Because one thing we want to do is do a press. What do you feel comfortable with weight-wise over there?
If you want to do static holds, we could do the 25-pound dumbbells, or if you want to just do regular press, I do have a 50-pound barbell as well.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do the static holds now, and then we'll go into the press after. Okay. Because as you get tired.
The press.
Yes, we'll just do straight static holds.
We'll do. Sit or stand?
Go ahead and stand because I think the angle is going to be better. So. Good. You can see. Yep. Good. Why don't you do both of them together? Do 3 reps. Okay. I always like to warm up when we're together. There you go. 1, 2. Good. Good. Now static. And we're going to go by feel, guys. 2, 3, 4. Hold now. The other side. Last one. Good. That was 5. Good. Control. Good job. Good. Now the other side. Let's just do 2 to 3. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Now finish together. Finish together. Okay. That's it. Keep going. There you go. Finish together. Control. That's it. When you get tired, keep those dumbbells in so your shoulder doesn't end up hurting your rotator cuff. Go, 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 go. Wow, good job. That's good. I was even like, oh. If you ever notice me on my videos, guys, and I noticed this like a while back, I always clench my jaws and I'm squeezing, and everyone's like, "Wow, you look like you're training." I go, "That's just, it's just, I don't even know I'm doing it." But if you go back and watch videos of me training Lauren or Andre or anybody, you'll notice that I'm sitting there with my jaw clenched because I'm just like, "Go, go!"
You do that, don't you?
I do.
It's so passion for training.
It is. So the cool thing about it is it was a good weight. Shoulders are getting really full. Definitely that right size, they're starting to match up better because, again, there was such an imbalance with the injury. And the thing that everybody asks me, what do you do with one side versus the other if you have such an imbalance? It's that extra work with the bands. It's the extra work on that weaker shoulder with dumbbells at the very end or bands at the very end, and doing individual, almost like PT work. So, physical therapy work, where you're really trying to focus on, in the beginning, strengthening the weakened shoulder, but then later giving it more time under tension, and you're actually trying to focus on being able to get more contraction afterwards. And that's why I like dumbbells so much too, because you don't have the imbalances that happen as much as with machines or with barbells.
That's what I was going to say too, because we had an issue with my leg imbalance in the past as well. Because for those who don't know, I ran track in college and I had some injuries and some scar tissue and things, and they looked a little different. So even adding like a little bit of extra unilateral work for legs, if you find that you have some muscle imbalance or in the glutes or things like that, just unilateral exercises are the best way to kind of combat that and fix the problem.
100%. Yeah. Yep.
All this I learned from you, obviously.
Well, but it's okay because now you've adapted it to be able to work on things as you continue. Look at, how's your little puppy? Is he a pug? No. Don't you love it when somebody tells you like, God, he's gotten huge, dude. Riggs, what's up, Riggs?
Dude, he's sniffing the AminoKEM on the floor.
Oh, definitely don't let him lick it.
No.
He's gonna turn into a Great Dane.
I love him. Okay, next set.
Yep. Let's go.
So it's 3 together and then start?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Let's go 3 together and then we'll start again. Go. Okay, let's go, guys. We're doing shoulder press with static. So we're going 1, 2, and then she's going 3, and then now we're going to go static. So she's holding it. 2. Good. Squeeze all the way up. There you go. Good form.
Real fast.
Good. There you go. Good. That's fine. Just do 2 on the side. 1, 2. Good. These are not light. 1, 2. Now together. Finish together. Okay. And then if you have to go into a partial with every rep, there you go. Good. This is it. Good. That's it. That's it. That's it. Keep it down. That's it. That's it. Good. Good. Perfect. Good. Riggs even got tired watching you doing that. That's good. So guys, when you're doing your shoulder press, obviously there's multiple ways of doing shoulder press, multiple hand positions. What we're doing right now is we're doing a standard shoulder press. For this set, what we're going to do is we're going to do palms facing. So we're going to do the same thing with palms facing, and that's going to really isolate the front of the delt. And what we want to do is also mix it up. If you have a bench, I wouldn't use, especially guys, the girls can handle sitting in a chair. Guys, I've seen videos, you know, on these different memes where somebody sits in a chair and they've got like 80-pound dumbbells and then the chair just breaks.
Yeah.
Do you guys know chairs are designed for your body weight, if that, and they still break. Don't do these kinds of exercises with heavy dumbbells and stuff on chairs. You're gonna end up being a meme. Like, don't do it. You know. So what not to do.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
So we're gonna do palms in.
Yep. We're gonna do palms in, palms facing. Yep.
Okay. Oh man, these feel heavy.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. Together. Good. Okay. Now go into the static. Right there. From there. Go. Good. There you go. Good. Keep going. There you go with that. Drive it all the way up. There you go. That's the weaker shoulder. Go. One more.
Oh my gosh.
Now together. Go for partials. 1, 2. That's it, Lauren. That's it. How many pounds are those again?
These are 25s.
25s? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go straight to the 20. Do you have 20s or those? No, you only have one set. You have 20? Okay. So let's catch your breath for a second, and then just give it about 10 seconds.
Like drop set them.
Yes, we are going to drop set up. Go ahead and go to 20s. She does have 20s, so we're going to go from 25 pounds that we just did to 20s, and we're going to do the same thing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So static.
Start with static. Go up.
Oh my god.
I know. That's it. Good. There you go. Good job, Lauren. Good. 1, 2. Good. No, partials. 1, 2. Good. Now let's drop set again. Go down, and then that's it. We're done. Grab the bands,
Okay.
and then Can you do both bands at the same time, or on this? Yep. Let's do both bands at the same time. Okay.
Maybe.
Good.
Oh
Let's just see.
God.
Good. Just keep going. That's it. Good.
Oh my
Good.
God.
Oh, see, that's why you want to keep that hand in. You don't want that shoulder to go out. That's the thing. Control it. Oh, there you go. Control it. Keep your wrists right underneath your elbows so you don't end up losing that stability. Good job. That's it. That's
Oh
it.
my God.
Good. Okay, now squeeze it out. Come on. Back up a little bit. Just back up a little. Right there. Squeeze. Hands down just a little lower. Your hands right there. Squeeze. Get the lats out. Squeeze those delts. Go down. Yeah, bring those elbows down on it. Get those delts to pop. There you go. Right there. Hold it. I want you to hold that for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2. Good job.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's awesome. As your intensity goes up, your viewer count is going up. I'm watching it. It's like, that's awesome. That's awesome.
People love to watch me suffer.
Yes,
at the
and
hands of Hany.
that's right. That's right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, that's why I don't.
Excuse. You can get a good workout at home with one set of dumbbells, 100%.
Yeah, it's just about being creative and being motivated and having the structure daily, guys. Daily structure. And guys, you know, instead of power watching a Netflix series, watch 1 or 2 episodes, but do it at night when you're winding down, doing whatever. Structure your day so that you're productive. And that includes your work and everything else. And you know what? If you guys are out of work or if anything else is happening, make sure you spend certain parts of your day learning something new, whether you're reading about maybe transitioning to a new type of job or a skill. If you're a videographer and you want to get more components on how to edit, now's the time to do that stuff. I tell people this all the time. Now is the time for you guys to get out of that comfort bubble, that comfort zone, and be able to add more skills into that utility belt that you have, so that you can actually, when you get back into the workforce, or if you're going to be consulting, or if you're going to be doing this, that you're going to actually have more to be able to work with. So again, doing your workouts, making sure you're eating right, making sure that you're actually adding things to your current position, make even your current position, do more, because you know that there's a lot of things that you normally would be doing that you can't do right now because of whatever's going on, and create more value, because you know, you're working with your team and your company, and you need to be able to do that to be able to make sure that you pick up and you know, that shovel and dig a little deeper, because we're all in this together. So it's about showing value. So again, guys, it's enough about the lecture, but at the end of the day, it really,
especially if you are like struggling mentally, mental health wise, the best thing you can do is move your body. So even if you don't have any weights, like there are so many home workouts that involve zero equipment that you can just find on the internet. Like moving your body is going to help your mood. It's going to help your mental health. It's going to just like kind of get those endorphins into your body and just like get feeling more productive. So like you said, just structure. Like I try to work out the same time every day, just like I would if I was going to the gym, because that's my time to just kind of focus on that and nothing else.
Yeah. And what I've been doing is I'll sometimes just do twice a day workouts, where I'm doing now some cardio earlier, and then I'll do the weights later. So that way I can make sure at least I'm getting my cardio in, and then later, depending on what my workload is, I can, you know, be able to get my own pump workout while I'm rehabbing my shoulder. So let's get going, so we don't end up losing your pump.
Okay.
Let's get this finished.
We doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Palms in.
Palms in. Let's get that going.
20 so I can get better reps.
Yep. There you go. Perfect. Good. Again, guys, we're doing shoulders with Lauren, and right now static holds. This workout will be available. We'll have a downloadable PDF of it at evogennutrition.com, so that way you guys can see what we did.
Hopefully people are following along. That'd be cool. Then they can train with you.
Good. Yeah, it gives you a little bit of an insight on what we do. Good. There you go. Control it. Okay, now together. Go. Finish that side, and then go together. Oh, control. Go. Boom. Together. Partial. Control it. Yep. I know you're tired. Two more. Just partials right to your head. That's it. One more. Control it. That's it. Good. Now, that's when you're done. When you start getting a little too much body English, that's when you got to be really careful, especially on that weaker side, which you've rehabbed. Yep. What I want you to do now is, Lauren, is I want you to grab those cables, and I want you to do the cable lateral raise. So we're going to superset that with the cable lateral raise, both sides.
Oh
Good.
My gosh.
There you go.
I feel way heavier than before.
It's because you've just gotten done trashing your shoulders. There you go. Take your time. Good. That's it. Keep going. Yeah, everything's popping now. So if you guys saw her in the beginning of this workout versus what's going on now, this is the blood flow. This is the nitric oxide systems working. This is all about making sure this is what's going to make you 3D. Keep your chest up. Good. Now go into the partials on that one now. Good. There you go. Good. 5. Good. Control that negative. Good. There you go. A little higher. I know you can do it. I know you can go a little higher. Just imagine. There you go. Good. Two more. Keep going. One more. Up. Keep your head up. Good.
Still going?
Two more. You got this. This is easy. Good job. I'm too busy sitting here looking at those delts going, yeah, that looks amazing. Now go ahead and squeeze it out. I want you to squeeze it out right there. Good. Now turn to the side and squeeze for about 5 seconds, and then turn to the other side and squeeze for 5 seconds. Right there. Good. Yep. Just like that. Squeeze.
The Phil Heath.
Oh.
I love bodybuilding poses so much.
Oh man, yeah. So show me your relax for a second. Now show me your impersonation of Phil Heath on stage right now. Like, show me your impersonation. There. It's actually a pretty good one.
Don't tell him that.
Okay, I'm gonna turn comments on for a second while you're resting because we're towards the end of this. So let's see. God, we got a ton of questions too. Let's see. Turn on commenting. There you go. So guys.
Oh, that's a pump that I have not felt.
Okay, who do we know on here? Say hi. Let's see. Who do we know on here?
Hi. Who do we
if
know?
we know, yeah. Who do we know on there? We got people.
Besides my mom.
Let's see. Your mom. Your mom. You only have one person following right now.
She's my biggest fan.
That's it. Tell me, you guys, if you liked the workout, give me a thumbs up because I'm seeing some thumbs up on here.
Give us some thumbs up so that we can do more workouts for you guys.
Yeah. God, man, we have so many people that from it's funny how popular bodybuilding and fitness is in the Middle East because we have everybody from everything from Iran, India, all that, cool. and then we got there's Classic Hana. There's Tim. What's up, Tim?
Oh my gosh, my girl.
Yeah, we can turn this up right side up for a second. So we'll give it a good minute break and we'll see. What's up, guys? Yep. Thumbs up. It seems like your people are liking it.
Oh, some of my friends are in here.
There you go. I'm working out with you guys set for set. So somebody's working out set for set. That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Where's Hadi? We're actually working on trying to get Hadi on here too. Obviously things are a little bit more difficult in Iran, because they're going through their own issues over there with this pandemic. But we are working on it, so we have not forget about Hadi June. So
let me tell you, he has the most loyal fan base, the most intense fan base, and I'm sure a lot of them are fans of you too because they're from Iran.
Right.
But the Iranian fan base for bodybuilding is so passionate.
It's
and
nuts.
I love them.
I literally was just talking to somebody about it the other day, and they're like, "Is it like one of the top sports?" I said, "Yeah, it's one of the top sports." Kind of like what we have, like the NFL here.
Yeah.
Bodybuilding is there. That's why you guys see them so passionate.
They are.
MVP5. He's from America. I don't know what city you're from, brother. Throwing the stars and stripes up there. We got guys from Germany, India, obviously from Iran. We have people from all around the world, man. So and we saw some people.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much.
Yes. Britain, so the UK. We got the Union Jack up there.
How long I've been working out. I've been working out since bodybuilding since 2013, 14 ish. But I ran track in college, so I was always an athlete.
Yeah, to get on the treadmill, honey, believe me, I'm going to be. Actually, I've been doing, if the weather's good, I'm going to be going outside. And I'll tell a little story later. Maybe I might do another quick little live or on my stories about how I went on an hour cardio session that turned into 6 hours the other day.
I know, you psycho.
Yeah, so we got Afghanistan. We got, God, yeah, some more other people from India.
Belgium.
Wow, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Say something in Farsi.
چطورین همتون؟ So guys, معذرت میخوام که فارسی که نمیتونم بخونم، کامنت هم خاموش کرده بودم که I turned off the comments, guys, so that, because on the last one with Andre, it was all over my face. I didn't want all of the comments on my face or Lauren's. Believe it or not, as funny as it looks, it's not cool, because a lot of people were like, "Oh, turn comments off," because, you know, so that's why we're turning them on and off. We got France in the house, Mexico. It looks like, I can't see that. Is that Puerto Rico? I think it's Puerto Rico. Brazil, you know. Yeah, you guys, man, I love you guys from all over. We love our fans, and we cannot wait to go back to the expos, because you know, yes, we want to go on there. God, what is that? Is that Ireland? Lebanon?
So fast.
I know, it's going by really quick.
Best coach ever. Brazil.
Yeah, we have Israel. We have Israel. We have. And then we got the one guy going masturbation. Yeah, great, buddy. Yeah.
I didn't see that. Oh no. There's always one that ruins the.
Yeah, guess what? I just, yeah, you gotta. So there you go. Oh, you're gone. Bye. We just, you know.
Ohio. My family's from Ohio. What's up? Go Buckeyes.
Morocco. Oh my God. Kuwait. God, man.
Hey.
Yep. We got Kuwait in the house. We got obviously all the Iranians. We got all them. Yes. And yeah, she loves Iranian food now. I've converted every person that I've ever worked with to an Iranian food lover. So, Bari Hamid.
Did I say that?
Yeah, Kubida. And yeah, Kubida, Tadik, Warma Sabzi. It's all the staples of how to grow. And
so good.
Yep. So, yeah, man, just all of these Middle Eastern flags, Canada. We have, God, guys, that's awesome. That's so great. So Philippines. What's up, Philippines? Cuba, man, God. Cuba, it looks like Argentina. It's so crazy. This is like the UN over here, guys. It's so cool. So cool. Yes, we love all of you guys. Thank you so much. We're all in this together, and I'm glad. What I really like seeing is, we got the Iranian flag with the American flag, because you know what? There's so many people that are like myself and my family that are Iranian descendant, that are, you know, we've been, you know, that are around the world. So it's like Italian Americans or Irish Americans, or, you know, or whatnot. Because what about your family? Where are they originally from? Findley, is that English or Irish?
Irish, yeah.
Irish. Yeah. Right. And I'm, you know, like first generation Iranian. My son was born here. I was born in Kuwait while my dad was working abroad in actually coaching. My dad was a coach and my mom was a teacher. You imagine that, right? But it's really, really cool, because we still got 1,000 people on here, and as we're talking, and it looks like Ireland, Holland, you know, with the smaller countries, I'm like, is that an Irish flag, or is it this flag? I mean, I'm sorry, from the Netherlands.
I don't work on my geography here.
Yeah, like the Netherlands, or, you know, when you say, sometimes you'll see the English flag versus the UK Jack, and then, you know, then you see some ones from Norway or Sweden, and you kind of get used to them, and you're like, I'm glad I paid attention in school. But that's really, really cool. So let's get this. You guys better be washing them hands, of course, but guess what? When you're at home, and if you have to touch your nose or whatnot, it's not as bad. You still don't want to do it, because like I was telling everybody before in the last couple of days, you want to get used to not touching your face, even when you're at home, because that way, when things start to open back up, you still don't want to touch your face. But we want to make sure that washing your hands, washing your groceries, washing all those things, turkeys in the house. Dennis, what flag is that? Is that Romania? Dennis, it says Dennis Wolf. I know that's not a German flag. I think that's either.
What's your first meal after Olympia win?
What was the question?
What would my first meal be if I won the Olympia? Hany would force me to do Persian food for sure.
No, if you won the Olympia, no, you can do whatever you want. It would be like Ronnie Coleman's. Let me tell you the story about Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie Coleman would have pizza, and then an hour, 2 hours later, we would go to McDonald's. Okay, because that's what his thing. Like 2 hours after that. But you got to remember, Ronnie's 280 pounds or whatever. Yeah, monster. But for you, what would you want after like your thing? Do you crave cheat meals? Like, I mean, is it like a burger? Is it a pizza? What is it?
I'm Well, I enjoy eating healthy, but I would say probably just like a cheeseburger, sweet potato fries, nice margarita.
Oh yeah, mixing that drink. You gotta, yeah,
Yeah,
getting
have a
that
drink
going.
and be buzzed.
Oh, and, oh, you have somebody who is
Phil Heath, did you see me do my most muscular?
Phil. She wants you to know. She wants to know if you've seen her Ron, her I should say Ron, her Phil Heath impression. Did you see that, Phil? Tell us if you saw that, Mister.
And it was not meant as disrespect at all.
Oh, we all know that. It's all out of love.
Big fan.
Yes. So, no, I didn't. Okay, he didn't see it. So, okay, so right now.
A little something like this. Ready?
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. Oh, that's it. Oh. Hey, I'm not kidding, and I'm not just saying I'm blowing smoke. That's a really good most muscular, a very Phil Heath-esque most muscular that deserves a lot of praise.
You gotta do a facial expression with it, right?
Yeah, yeah. Especially, I think there's that one where he kind of like he has one eye up, kind of like the Rock, like DJ, right? Where he's got the one eye up and he's got that. Yeah, it's very that's very iconic now. But so now that we've kind of cooled down, what I do want to say is that one thing I want to focus on now is just a little bit of rear delts, because now that the delts are basically done that. He says I say cuss words while I do it though.
That's smart.
That's hilarious.
I'll keep that in mind for my next most muscular. Well,
yeah, that's hilarious.
Okay, so rear
delts.
We're gonna do some rear
That's
delts.
cool. Majid is throwing up Iranian flags with Israeli flags. That's cool, man. I mean, it's what we're all about. We're all one world here, especially like with this. We're all one world with this. So that's super cool to see, man.
Yeah. Now's the time to come together, be kind to each other, and we're all in it together for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. And somebody else is saying that they love your poses, Lauren.
Oh, thank you.
And somebody says they're missing a tooth. So it's like, I'm sorry about your tooth, guy. That's funny. Okay, so guys, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn off comments, and then we're gonna finish up with rear delts, and then we'll go from there. Hey, look who's here! It's my Italian friend, Gianluca. Gianluca, he's one of my car buddies. He's based out here in the Bay Area. If you see his name, it's Lux _71. He used to work. Yeah, he used to work for Ducati, work for Ferrari, and now he works on. Big car guy. So, a good friend of mine. So what's Phil saying? Okay, got a jet, but working hard. And Hany June, we will wrap soon. Yes, I will. I'm sure I'm going to be talking to you a little bit later. And again, I will be announcing what time we're going to be doing a live with Phil on Sunday. So that's going to be really, really cool. So guys, yeah, you already know how to do that. Okay, I'm going to turn these comments off, guys.
Okay.
So we can finish up this rear delt.
Should I turn it back sideways?
Yes. Go ahead and turn that off. There we go. Normally we don't take breaks like that, but because of the fact that we got the chance to do this. Yeah. You're looking at your watch. Yeah. Is that an Apple Watch?
No, I was looking at my calories. No.
I thought it was an Apple Watch. You were getting people texting you. Oh, okay. Cool. So tell me about that real quick.
Apple Watch, but I have my. Yeah.
Is it fitness?
It's an Apple
your heart rate?
Watch, yeah. But I usually just put it on like high intensity training because that I feel like is the most.
Okay.
So we've been training for about 46 minutes. I've burned 300 calories, and we've taken along rest times and things like that.
Yeah. And guys, again, normally the rest times when I'm with somebody, you guys have seen my videos. It's not like this, but I'm taking more time to explain things. We're talking about things to do and not do. And then we're also getting a chance to spend a little time on the Q&A. So you're a little bit out of focus. So I don't know if your resolution has gone a little sideways. It's your angle's fine. Oh, you are? Perfect. As long as you're clear on yours, guys. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to do rear delt. So what we'll do is you use the lightest weights possible, or maybe to start with the bands. We'll start with the bands and bent over, lateral raises, and we're going to do these final exercises and let you guys go.
So we're gonna do like this way?
Pinkies up, pinkies up, yep, pinkies up. So we're just gonna finish off the delts, guys. And normally these exercises to failure, we're just working to failure. If you have a real weakness in your rear delts, do these in the beginning of your shoulder workout. Because what you want to do is you want to be able to not fatigue the rest of the shoulder or pre-exhaust it before you end up doing rear delt. You want to be able to do rear delts first if you really are trying to focus on getting them to grow. Keep going. Good. Pinkies out. Straighten your arm a little bit more if you can. Good. 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 One more. That's it. Good job. Good. 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 So we're just going to do 30 seconds to rest.
Okay.
Too heavy with 20s because that's your lightest ones.
I have a 15-pound kettlebell. If you wanted me to do single arm, I could do that.
Okay. Yeah. No, let's see how you do with the. Let's do one more bands. Let's go. Do another one more set with the bands.
Okay.
Good. Is on these to try to isolate a little bit more. She's keeping her pinkies towards the ceiling, so it's pinkies up. So it's going to be hard for it to like this way out. There you go. Good. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Good. And then when you do partials like this, now I'm going to show you a little trick. Get your feet a little wider with the bands. So your feet are still in the bands. Go wider, and then you'll create more resistance in the beginning of the exercise. So, okay, now go there and do the partials that way. Yep, yep, good. So now you'll have tension starting sooner. Good, good. There you go. Pinkies up, good. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Good job. Awesome. Good, 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 good. So, yeah, we'll do one more set with that. And then we'll do a couple of sets with the the dumbbell.
Okay.
We'll try that. And what we should do is we'll superset it though. We'll start with the dumbbells and finish off with that, and then we'll do about three sets, and then we'll finish up. And then maybe at that point you can have your shake. Are you still running your Isoject?
Yeah, I do that post workout every single day. Either that or I will put it in oats as like my first meal of the day. But every day I'm having it. It's the best. Like every time someone asks like what protein I recommend, either first of all Isoject and Evogen, just depends on what you're looking for. But it is the most gentle protein on the stomach that I've ever tried. And obviously, like prior to being with Evogen, I've tried a bunch of other brands, and I always have the digestion.
And I tell people all the time, guys, you guys try their brands, try stuff. If you like a certain flavor system, because it gives us ideas. I buy other people's products and protein and whatnot because I like to see if like how my buddy Andy, I use his proteins. I try them out. For first form, I go, hey, what are the flavors? I go to my wife's store because it's not you don't always think, hey man, I'm the shit, we're the best, and there's nothing else out there. There's other stuff out there. There's products that I use that are other people's brands as well. So it's just I'm still waiting for Phil's because he's supposed to send them to me like 5 months ago. But anyways, we'll talk about that on Sunday. Throwing shade on Phil. But anyways, but the whole point is that's how you learn what flavors you like and whatnot. And I always say, if you try something when you're at an expo or when you're at an event for Evogen or wherever for Gymshark, then try things. And then if there's something that you like, let me know. Because that way we can say, hey, oh, that flavor was kind of cool, or that's a great idea, or how about we mix these? We get ideas and we'll see what's out there just to be able to stay on top of the creativity.
Yeah, I remember when you were creating collagen, you had me do research by trying another brand of collagen. You were like, let me know how this is, let me know what you like, what you don't like.
Yeah, I told you, I said, go try Vital Protein, try this, try, I said, here are the things. try these different things so that we know what I'm trying to do versus what's out there in the marketplace. Right. And that's why I threw in those extra ingredients and I wanted to create what types of collagen I'm using, right. Type 1 and type 3. Throw in the vitamin D as well. But yeah. it was all, that's how we do our research, because you got to see what's out there.
For sure.
Awesome. Let's do this exercise. We're going to do dumbbells first, and then we're just going to finish off with bands. Okay. And then we're going to finish this workout with this exercise. There you go. Good. There you go. Good. 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 Good form. Keep those pinkies up. Good. Now stop right there. Now palms together. Palms facing them, each other like that. There you go. Now go. That should be a little easier. Do the same thing. Good. Control. Because now that you're not isolating so much, it's going to get a little bit easier. So there you go. Control. Watch the swing. Control. Good. 2 more. Good. Now let's go partials and bend your elbows a little bit. Bend your elbows. Go ahead and bend them almost like you're doing a row. Okay. Like that. There you go. Bend your elbows. Bring it back. Yep. Bring your elbows. That's it. Like that. Good. 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 Slow down a little bit. 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 Go. Good job. That's it. Good. Good. Now bands.
What?
This is it. Now bands.
Sorry.
Bands. Finish it with the bands right now. Just finish it with the bands. This is how we're going to finish it off.
Oh my God. It feels so much harder.
Good. 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 There you go. Come on, Lauren. There you go. Good. 3, 2, keep going. 1 more. 1 more. Good job. And now go ahead and flex it out. That's it. This is it. Flex it out and you're done. Squeeze those shoulders, get those lats out a little wider. Like that. There you go. Hold that. Now hold that. I want you to hold that pose just like that. Just like that for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Hold it, squeeze. Good. Now I want you to do a most muscular like Phil Heath, this last one. I'm not kidding. I want to see that most muscular. Do it. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Hold it, 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 hold it. Good job. That's awesome.
Oh my God.
You did it. You killed it. Good. You got Jim to give you mouth to mouth. It's okay. No worry.
He left. I don't know where he went. I think he took the dog out.
He took off. He's probably playing Fortnite with Cameron. Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. So let's just grab the phone and let's
get his gamer tag.
Okay. Text me his gamer tag.
Can I turn it?
Text me his gamer tag. I'm still trying to get Phil on Fortnite because I'm going to get the yeah. So we got you up here, and then we'll turn comments back on, and while we're let's get you on doing an ISO. Do your ISO, and then we can just answer quick questions, and then we can finish this off. And if we time out, I'll turn it back on for the remaining couple of minutes. But we're only going to have a few more.
We're back in the kitchen.
Go. We're back in the kitchen. That's it. So yeah, and the cool thing about this is it's all going to be available, you know, for download on Evogen. So you'll be able to download the workout, and also any suggestions which you're taking in regards to the pre, the intra, the post. That'll all be on there. So okay, so what'd you decide? Were you doing Isoject Natural Vanilla? Was that what that is?
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have seen my beautiful counter stacked with Evogen, but I decided to go with Isoject Naturals. This is a vanilla bean flavor. I love the naturals. So if you have, if you see the green label, that basically indicates typically gluten-free, soy-free, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners. So if any of those things bother you, which for me, soy and I do not get along at all. So having things that are soy free is really important to me. So if any of those things bug you or make you feel weird, then you're good to go with this because it doesn't have any of that crap in it. So it's great. Yeah. Quality.
Yeah. So, and that's what the key about this is, that when you are taking a lot of supplements, the reason why we need naturals was so that, number one, you have a choice. If you want to do natural flavor systems, natural products, yeah, do they taste as good as the Blue Label stuff? No, the Blue Label stuff is a little bit sweeter. But if you're getting a lot of products, yeah. And so if you want to go after something that tastes like a real chocolate shake from McDonald's, do the chocolate protein or do the chocolate peanut butter. I mean, those things are amazing. But if you want something that's got probably about 10 to 15% less sweetness, but you want to stick to the natural flavor systems, then do the green labels. And that's why we make the green labels. And another good thing about the green label stuff is that you can mix the two in terms of saying, hey, maybe, you know, the pre-workouts, it's really hard to mask those flavors. So that's, you know, with natural. So what we do is do more of the protein, or we even have an AminoJect that's natural. And so, you know, obviously the Evovite, the Evo Greens, those are all naturally flavored. So we want to try
things that I talk about all the time. I'm a huge fan of the wellness stack, especially right now. We got to keep our immune systems as strong as possible. So just knowing what you're putting into your body is really, really important.
Yeah. So somebody asked me, did I study this? Yeah, I did. I mean, I've been studying supplements since I was a teenager. My degree in college was in biology with an emphasis in neurophysiology. It's one of those things where, you know, I've been studying supplements since I was a teenager. And obviously training, I was a trainer since I was a teenager. And I competed as a teenager all the way through.
We need to see those pictures, those stage pics. With
the ones where I'm blonde hair, yeah, those are me.
You gotta bring those back.
I know. I was a natural bodybuilder, and but yeah, that makes us. We had some good stories because Phil tells people that all the time. They don't. He used to compete, and they're like, yeah, he used to compete as a natural bodybuilder.
Bro.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. Honestly, if I knew now. No, I was 150 pounds. I was lean. I was lean, but I could have been a lot harder. But again, it's what, you know, it was me experimenting, doing keto diets, doing, you know, 3 hours of cardio a day.
Just like protein shakes for like a month or something.
Yeah, I did. I tried. Well, not just protein shakes, but I realized one of my preps, I did like half of my meals, over half of my meals were shakes, and I wanted to see how that did. And I was the worst I ever looked. The worst I ever looked was that. It was the whole food with a little bit of protein, 1 or 2 shakes a day was where the optimal amount was. And then back then we had a lot of bloating issues with my athletes with protein because they were amino spiking a lot. And then with creatine and with all that. And that's why we figured out that there was a lot of problems with supplements out there, because there were so many things that are like, you know, either they put in really shitty ingredients,
fillers and stuff like that.
A lot of fillers, and like I said, putting creatine and protein, because on the nitrogen test it would show that it had protein, but it's actually had some of the protein had 0 protein. Some of the protein, so that's why
no protein. That's crazy.
That's unfortunately there's companies out there that are really, really shady that way. But that's why, you know, I started Evogen, 12, 13 years ago, because there were so many things out there that I didn't trust, but I wanted to make sure that be able to do that. So going back to the green labels, that's why we also do green labels. So be able to balance out, if you wanted something, you're willing to sacrifice a little bit of the taste for having a natural product. We have the options.
And the taste is still delicious. Like, they're still good. They're just literally not quite as sweet. It's not like it tastes like bad. Like, I prefer the green labels because I'm not like a sweet tooth person. So to me, it's a little more like toned down from the sweetness. But yeah, it just depends on what you like and what your, what works with your body and stuff like that. But it's nice that we have options for everybody. Where's Cameron?
He's running around.
Where's my buddy? Does he remember me?
Yes, he remembers everybody.
I love that kid.
Yeah, he's running around like a little monkey. But yeah, so I think all being said, I'll post this, guys, as well. So that way after the live, and then I'll send all these things, send you links so you can, send it to all your followers. But we want to we want to be able to make sure that everybody understands that we're here for them. We're going to be doing these. And then let us know if you want us to do more Q&As, you want to see some of the cheat meals, what we do. But, you know, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's out there. So
yeah,
I'm going to go through this little.
I already got fed.
Oh, you did? Okay. Mr. Cameron, again, I just like everybody else. I'm at home with my family as well, just like everybody else is. So thank you for your time, Lauren. It's been awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much. Let's definitely do another one soon. Maybe we could do some legs or glutes or something.
Yeah. So guys, let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know what you want to see, and then shoot us messages on IG and let us know what you want to see for the next workout.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks, Hany.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Okay.